Hello. This is my end of week 8 into like week 9. Um, so about Wednesday and week 8 to about Wednesday, week 9, of the GAM 370 Classroom Escape game I'm working on. Yeah, I've done quite a few things, so I shall show you what I've done. First thing with the minimap, just kind of, I've kept the minimap because I thought it was a really good idea. And other people, when they were playing, said it was helpful so they could actually see like where enemies are. So I've moved it back and I've moved it up to sort of give you like a wider experience, a wider field of view, sorry. Similar to the cameras, like the normal player camera. It's a bit bigger so you can sort of see what's going on just a bit more. Main menu is pretty much the same. Some things I've changed though. I have added an inventory system, which means when you pick up an item now, instead of just saying pick up, if you press I, you can then see which item you picked up. So you can see that's a pencil, that's a wood. There is a bug, so the cursor does vanish at the moment, but that is something I'm working on. Also, it freezes the game, what freezes the player movement when you open the inventory. So the inventory is very, very new. As I say, I'm not a programmer, so doing all this was very confusing. I had some tutorials to help me, but because I've had to customize it, I've had to put in quite a bit of custom code. I have changed the movement thing, so you can no longer escape from a locker when you're in it. So there's no more of that kind of bug, I guess. And also, this week marks the first iteration of the crafting system. So now it will say crafted key up in the corner, top left corner. This will eventually, I'm hoping, be a widget where you can select which item you want to craft, but it's just how much time I have to see if I can do multiple recipes on the same one and stuff like that. Also, this is a very rudimentary and um, I'd say a designer way of doing it. It's not a programmer way. So it's very rudimentary. It's just checking if you have two things in your inventory. If you do, you can craft. If you can't, you can't. But you then need this key to get out the door. Same sort of thing, just sort of change the layout. The character is very, very fast at the moment, purely because there's an upgrade which speeds up the character, because it was just taking a very long time to run around the map. So the character will slow down and all that kind of stuff in due course. So the AI walk around the school. They still can't get through doors, but there is now an awareness like model that I've given them, which is just a low opacity red cone I made in Blender to sort of just show off, like give a more visual representation when the AI can see you, when they can't. So I go out, we'll see it should go off. Yep, goes off. It'll come back on when he's near me. So yeah, just kind of been adding things. So if I run around real fast, there's a gym area now, which I've started work on. Not entirely sure what's going to go in here yet, but I've made some custom models. So I've made a treadmill model, for example. Um, yeah, as the project's kind of progressing, now we're on kind of like almost over, we're over a third done in terms of timing. I think I'm going to be able to get most of the things done that I want to, but not everything. So I think I'm going to take the characters, and one of my stretch goals was to make rig and then animate some characters. I think I'm just going to take some from the marketplace using the same skeleton as the default mannequin, just to kind of make it look more schooly. I want to give the AI as well some kind of enemy textures and some models that they can have. Final sort of big thing I've done is I've gone around the school and made a bunch of fences, so the player can no longer run out from where they were. There's also just like various expansions to the maps and stuff that's done over time. There's also a windscreen technically, so if you get the last key, which was there, you open the door, you run out, just get sent to the start of the game. That will change. It will be a proper windscreen saying you win or something like that. But yes, a bit of a longer video this time, but there are still a few bugs that I've had. The main ones being the inventory system just being a bit strange. But yeah, considering I haven't made one before, I'm actually quite happy with how the inventory system's turned out, and it works pretty well. So yeah, I will try and do another one of these in another week or so. Well, I'll have to see because my team project's now busy as well. So yeah, thank you for watching.